Hello, everybody. I'm Kris. It's great to see you again. This is ESL MAX, and you're probably looking to learn some new English words, expressions, and also, exactly what they mean, some description, and a little practice by fitting them into a sentence. And we can go over that together, and I'll explain to you how it's done. So today's vocabulary comes from, I don't know if you know what planking is, but it was kind of an internet fad a few years ago. People put themselves in a straight line like that. Now, there's some research has been done, and it would appear that it's good for your blood pressure and all sorts of things like that. I've just read this article, and it's kind of interesting. Um, there's no substitute for real exercise, though, is there? But anyway, let's not waste time. Here we go with the first, it's noun actually, and blood pressure is what it is. So, and what it means. So, blood pressure is the force of blood against the walls of blood vessels. So, it's basically how much pressure there is within your your blood within your veins and arteries, and basically the system that pumps the blood around your body. So it's not a good thing to have high blood pressure, but I suppose it's not a good thing to have low blood pressure either. So here's a sentence in which it pops up. So let's have a look at it, shall we then? So here we go. The study found that eating protein from a variety of sources may help prevent high blood pressure. That's interesting. So if you get your protein from different places, it's no doubt better for your health in general. From meat, from eggs, there are many different kinds of protein. All right, then. That being said, next word time. So here we go. Artery is the next one. And on the subject of blood pressure and blood and things like that, arteries are very large veins. So let's see what the official description of this word is. And it says, any of the tubes that take blood from the heart to the rest of the body. So these are the larger veins or arteries, indeed, that take large amounts of blood to and from the heart. And here is a sentence in which you can use this not particularly frequently used word. The doctor said my heart attack was caused by a clogged artery. So that's not good news. We were talking about exercise earlier. Regular exercise helps you avoid these things in later life. So, just as a piece of side advice, get as much exercise as you can, eat healthy food. It prolongs your life and makes you feel happy. All right, then. Now, aside from that piece of advice, next up is moderate. And moderate's an interesting word, and it means average in size or quality or degree, etc. So moderate is like a middling line. You could say, I am moderately tired. So that means not very tired, but a little bit, kind of in the middle. Medium is another good description. So here's a sentence coming up fast then with moderate in it so that you can practice. And here it comes. Health experts say that adults should get at least 150 minutes of moderate exercise every week. It seems that we keep coming back to the same subject, don't we? If it's got something to do with blood pressure, then exercise is where we end up. So it's very good advice. Get plenty of exercise. Right. Next up, intensity. There's a good word, intensity. And intensity means the quality of being very strong or forceful. So if something is intense, it's like it can almost be too much, you could say that the sunshine was intense sometimes in the middle of the day. So if you stay in it too long, it might burn your skin potentially. This is intense. So here's a sentence with intense so that you can skip over it and have a quick practice. Here we go. High intensity interval training is very popular among athletes. So that means training very hard for a period of time and then slowing down again and then training extremely hard for a period of time. High intensity, so something that's very intense. Hard work, hard training. So actually, I keep forgetting, but I can pull up a picture here. You can see this is an example of somebody doing some high intensity training. So there you go. Next up is the word aerobic. Aerobic's an interesting one. It also describes a type of exercise. So here is its description: relating to exercise done to improve heart and lung function. So basically, jogging, running, rowing, that kind of thing. These are all aerobic exercises which improve the cardiovascular system in your body. And then, as usual, we'll jump straight onto this sentence here, and it goes like this: running, unlike some other types of aerobic exercise, also builds bone strength, which is very true. As you run, your feet impact into the ground, and these impacts create thousands of tiny cracks within the bone structure. Those heal again, and overall, they make your bones much stronger. So you tend to find that people that have had a lot of that type of physical exercise when they were younger don't suffer so much from things like osteoporosis, which is like a degradation of the bones, or your bones getting tired and worn as you get older. So, yeah, more good advice. Just full of it today, huh? All right, and next up is recommendation. And recommendation means it's like a suggestion as to the best thing to do, especially an official one. So the action of making such a suggestion to someone or something. So to recommend something, I can give you a slightly easier to understand description, and it means to tell somebody that something is good for you. For instance, I've recommended during this lesson that people get more exercise because it's really good for your health, and that is a form of recommendation. So there you go. Now here's another sentence with recommendations. So, do you have any book recommendations? So this is somebody asking, could you tell me a good book to read? You know, have you read something interesting lately? Could you recommend it to me so I might enjoy it as well? Right, that's it. Now, I recommend ending the video because we're running out of time. And there've been some great words in here, though. Actually, this was actually a particularly good article, better than I expected. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed it too. I really hope that this is, helping benefit you in some way. It should do, especially if you stop the videos and pronounce the words through again after me. If I read a sentence, then just give it a pause, say the sentence after me, and then you can make sure that you're pronouncing the words in the correct fashion or in the right way. So, right, it was great to see you again today. It was also great to give you some new vocab to practice with. So, have a brilliant day. Good luck with everything as always, and I'll catch you tomorrow. See you later, alligator.